Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Alliance, a hard mode runs in the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Started off with a good noise like that. We need to do a Maggie run. If we play our cards right here, we can finish the fight as Maggie. Seller 1, NHQM, Q7, YB. Let's do it. I am ready. Our last Maggie run was awful. Our last run in general was sweet, although I'll admit I threw away kind of a cool synergy to cheap out and take Epic Fetus, which does not make me a happy camper. I'm not keeping the time up to necessarily see how we're doing for boss rush. Oh, that was bad. More to see if we were on an XL floor. Because if we were on an XL floor, I would be a little bit more concerned about taking red hard damage. You know, I do have a chance at beating the entire post-it note as Maggie on this run, so I am going to pay a little bit more attention to getting to boss rush mode this time than I might otherwise on an average run. So we'll try to finish rooms off as quickly as possible. We'll hope for, like, Proptosis or something in here. Living it up if the first item room's Proptosis. Such a love. You know, Fear Shot is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, this Fear Shot does not come with a... I am definitely going to do this. Does not come with a damage upgrade like the Fear Shot from Dark Matter does. That's okay, though. Oh, you guys could be great for me right now. Unfortunately, I bunged that up pretty harsh there. Oh, don't get so close that I can't be trusted to kill you next to this tinted rock. Oh, it worked. Okay, and was definitely not worth it. Should have checked out what that rune was as well, but hey, I'm gonna give this 2 cents just see if we get a bomb. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, I believe in you. Alright, well, we're not gonna open up our golden chest, because that would be stupid. What we're gonna hope for here is a fairly quick Duke of Flies. I was gonna say a fairly quick Duke of Flies fart, but, you know, one man's fart is another man's treasure. Is another man's trash. I don't know what just happened out there. Kate's still playing Rebirth. She's addicted. I think she's got a problem, says the guy with, you know, 130 episodes in like 50 days or something like that. Well, I know, it's way less days than 50, and probably as many episodes, as mentioned. Anyway. Halo, all stats up, that's amazing. Now, the problem with what we got going on right now, I'm going to skip the rest of this floor because we already have a key, and I'm going to try to keep our speed up here, is that we don't have a tinted rock right now. Or, to be more accurate, we don't have a spirit heart. So, in order to get a deal with the devil, which I would very much like, because I know the importance of getting a deal with the devil on the second floor. If we can get a deal with the devil, I'm going to have to not take damage. That's the only way to guarantee it. Not taking damage on the boss specifically, but taking damage elsewhere can do it, but it's not as reliable. We'll go back to our curse room eventually, but the proper order is to handle that curse room after the item room if it'll cause you to take red, or after the boss room if it'll cause you to take red hard damage. Please give me Monstro. That's all I've ever wanted in this world. There is a tinted rock there. It's Gemini. Gemini's pretty good. We're gonna try to stay as far away from enemies as we humanly can, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to have Gemini as our item here. Ooh, this is a little close for comfort. I almost let myself take some damage I would not have been proud of. There's another tinted rock. Enemy's getting a little close. That's okay. More money, less problems. Whoever wrote more money, more problems should try having less money in the Binding of Isaac. I'm not even talking about real life. Now, I'll admit, as much as I shit-talk Dingle for being a fairly easy boss, what frightens me is how unreliable it's going to be to dodge Dingle's charge when it's afraid of us. If it's not afraid of us, should be no problem. If it's afraid of us, we can't be trusted, or it can't be trusted to go in a reliable direction. But we handled it. We got Magic Mushroom, which just... okay. Magic Mushroom takes a little bit of the salt out of my mouth for, unfortunately, having to pay the Krampus tax this early. The other good thing about having to pay the Krampus tax this early is that, you know, we'll get an item we can actually use, no matter what it is. It's a lump of coal. So, those are straight up, like, probably the 2 best items that you can get from boss rooms, and we got them on the first 2 runs of the entire game, which is, or the first 2 runs of the entire, run. First 2 floors of the entire run. There we go. brain stopped working temporarily. Oh. Okay, so you can indeed walk through those. I don't know if I'd advise it, but I did it. We're going to be trying to get a deal with the devil on the next floor, because unfortunately we didn't really fulfill our dream here, but it's okay. I figure I'll give it 2. I'll give it 3. I will. I can't be trusted. Okay, we're going to go now. We're very, very quick on this run. 4.5 minutes through the first 2 floors is fast. We've had 2 stats upgrades. Lump of coal, also basically another damage upgrade. Just we can take till 5 minutes here. We got Fear Shot, we got Gemini, we've had some good stuff. No keys, which is what's worrying me slightly here. But apart from that, we're in a very good position to succeed on this run overall, I'd say. I'm going to leave that overlay up now and then, but I'm going to take it down just for now. Let's get this show on the road. Now, as good as Lump of Coal may be, I am a little disappointed we didn't get a chance to pick up something on a deal with the devil. You know, oh, that's bad. We've had 2 HP upgrades. It would be nice to be able to use those on something. Please tell me I didn't throw this run away by gambling so much on that spike room. I don't think I did. That's a key. That feels good. Over time, we'll be able to claw our way back with the Heart, if nothing else. But for now, like, seriously, the 2 best boss items I could possibly ask for. We get the D10. I have to say that as much as I don't love Heart, I've put myself in a position where Heart is pretty useful, and additionally, D10 is not really useful until the very late game, where it can be very useful. But I don't have that kind of time. I gotta get a return on my investment immediately. Tears up. It's lovely. Now, having already seen our item room and our shop existing, at least, I'm kind of tempted to go down to the next floor, but I don't think we need to go that fast. I think we can slow it down a little bit. Is that another... That is not another Tears upgrade. In fact, it's 48-hour energy, which is pretty nice for me. Alright, so this will be a test of our damage dealing potential. I know we're standing too far away for Gemini to deal damage, but this puts me in a good combination of a safe spot. Okay, those bullets aren't afraid of me. Puts me in a good combination of a relatively safe spot and getting a little bit of the synergistic bonus from Lump of Coal, you know? So similarly, we'll try to get over to like the other side of the map right here. Mega Fatty's gonna melt pretty quickly. We should be able to get, you know, a 30% chance of a deal with the devil or something. No deal with the devil, that's fine. Tears plus a shot speed up is okay. Very lucky we've gotten such good items thus far. And we're only 6.5 minutes deep here, so we can definitely take a little bit more time to explore and hopefully shore up our options for the next floor. You know, get some tinted rocks, get some spirit hearts protecting us. I don't want this floor to be a total wash if we can avoid it. Not that it has been a total wash. Well, it's good to know that we do have a bombs or key pill in our rotation. Not immediately useful for us, but if we find one in the future, at least we've got it recognized. Got it recognized. This is pretty much, like, the strongest and, like, I want to say, like, cleanest run that I've ever had to start an Isaac run. Like, it's pretty absurd, the degree of comfort we have right now. Which is why I was able to gamble like crazy there. So we sacrificed half our HP for more than enough money to make any shop worthwhile, should we ever come across keys. Or bombs plus a bombs or key, I guess. I'm very, very happy with the situation we're in. But, consumables. Nope, okay. Still, we're going very quickly. You know, 7.5 minutes through the first 3 floors. It does get slower, because the floors get larger as time goes on, but can't really complain too hard about this right now. Not the most amazing floor for us by a long shot, but that's okay. Let's take our time here and see if there's anything in there. There's not. This might be a rare run where we can actually win it without really getting any deals with the devil because of the 2 all-stats upgrades we picked up thus far, maybe stuff from curse rooms, etc., etc. Curse of the Blind. We can't tell what our items are. But if we get a deal with the devil, we know that every 2-heart deal is a deal that we're going to want, probably. Abaddon, Death's Touch, Brimstone, Mom's Knife. There might be other items, but those are the you know, the bells of the ball there. 2-heart items tend to be worth the double asking price. I like them. We are gonna, yeah, we are. Just to see, maybe we'll get super lucky and find a black market here. Pretty unlikely, but we picked up a key, so I can't be too salty. And there's our item room right off the bat. Correct me if I'm wrong, boss, but I don't think we've taken any damage thus far. That should give us a fantastic chance of getting a deal with the devil here. Maybe even a 100% chance, as long as we don't get hit against the boss, who is Gertie, and it's the champion version of Gertie that never shoots. A version of Gertie that... that never shoots sounds like a dream, as long as we can avoid these asshole flies. In fact, we might even sneak over there. Oh god, I got hit by one of the asshole flies. Come on, game. It's my own fault, but it hurts a little bit. Rotten meat, HP up. That's a disappointing way to lose all hope on that floor there. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's really highlighting the importance of A, not being an idiot, and B, you know, spirit hearts. They aren't just for breakfast anymore. What do you think, guys? You want to mix it up a little bit? We'll go to our shop first. There's no key for sale. I don't like that. I'll buy the 7-cent item. The jar. That's bad. I would like to leave with a spirit heart for what I'm assuming are pretty obvious reasons right now, namely that I can't be trusted. Death card. 10 minutes in, we're on like Catacombs 2, so like we're in a great position. Time-wise, but item-wise, I can't help but feel that I've missed out. Due to my own idiocy, but still, it hurts, man. It does. Oh, there's a key. We will bring that back. I don't want to backtrack just yet. But we'll bring it back. I figure we might as well clear out the floors. I mean, we're making absurdly good time. If it takes us 2.5 minutes per floor, we should still have like a minute of leeway for getting to the boss room. Normally, you gotta... Or for getting to the boss rush room, I should say. Normally, you gotta sacrifice something. We don't have to sacrifice anything on this run. So ideally, I would get enough money here, assuming I'm gonna leave with the spirit heart as well, to spend 20 cents. So we're gonna play this, get to 20 cents, if we can stay alive. That will allow us to buy the spirit heart and the other 15-cent item. Child's heart, I love you. Thank you. Oh, it's HP up. Thank God. That alleviates the strain ever so slightly. Now, we need one more penny in order to have that 15 cents. And are we going to roll with left hand? Can I be trusted to drop it? I think I can be trusted to drop it. It's better than Child's heart. 11.5 minutes. This is okay. Well, what's more important, the spirit heart or the item? Oh, never mind. We'll get them both. Now, one of them might be bad. I don't know. But we're going to try it anyway, just in case. That's what Curse of the Blind does to you, you know? You got to give it a try. Please don't be Tiny Planet. Sacrificial Dagger. It's an acceptable item and one that shows up a little bit less regularly than I'd like, so I appreciate it, especially for free. Blank card. Good. Good item. Doesn't work with us with anything we've got going on yet, but definitely something I can justify getting rid of the... getting rid of Yumhard for, especially when we're at full HP. Okay, so this is the floor where my dreams died, and then were reborn into the phoenix that they are. So we're gonna say that floor, let's not sweat it too much. We still got great damage. This is the damage that we had on the second floor, basically, but it's still great. And it will continue to be great for quite some time. Let's just try not to blow the whole run by being a big idiot. Thank God that's not the I Am Error room. that would have been the best way to ruin a good run. 2 bombs to get over there. I mean, I'd like the key, but we don't have a choice in the matter. There is a card over there as well, so if we get 2 bombs, fudge the secret room. That's the way we're probably going to want to take that. If we could just get to that boss room early or not take very much damage. Well, there's our item room and shop. Can't take advantage of it yet, unfortunately. Gemini, please. I thought you were not an enemy I could attack. Well, it's disappointing. You know, this happens on a lot of hard mode runs. Get to the position where, unfortunately, you just can't open anything. That's not where anybody wants to be. Sacrificial Dagger doing a... Oh, that was so bad. Doing a number on those hearts. Look at that. One black heart. Not good enough to kill those guys. I mean, it was pretty close, but still. Alright, come on. Work with me. Check our time. We got tons of time. We're doing very well on that regard here. 1 spirit heart left. I'm glad I bought it. Envy is a slow fight, typically, but we're doing enough damage that I kind of doubt that it will continue to be. Shoop the Whoop is the main drop here, so if I could just get a consumable instead, I would love life. That's not really what I was asking for, but I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts. Well, the important thing is, if we decide, or if we find out, rather, that we're unable to go to our item room, there's no use crying over spilt milk. We got a job to do. Gotta move on as quickly as possible. Thank you, Gurglings, for still... Oh, never mind. That's what I get for being a little cocky. I know that there's a mob trap room over there. I would love to take advantage of the services and amenities provided by it, assuming that they're, you know, consumable in nature. Oh, there we go. That's good. We're not going to go back for it just yet, because it will cost prohibitive in terms of time. Fear almost got me killed there. And remember, 2 bombs is really the holy grail here. Allow us to get what could be a Joker card combined with a blank card, or maybe it's 2 of hearts, or maybe it's 2 of spades. Either way, you know, those playing cards are very valuable. There is a tint. Oh, I walked on the creep, but I didn't take damage. I mean, I took damage, but it wasn't red heart damage. Second key. There's a tinted rock. Maybe we would use 1 bomb there instead. Okay, goad him. I got a hit trying to goad the blue spike. That's embarrassing, man. And we still have a chance at our deal with the devil. This is a lesson in how not to play Rebirth right now. Such stupid damage throwing me out here. Watch there be like the fucking relic or something in our item room. Still going fast enough to get boss rush, and we're still, you know, we're getting tears upgrades, we're getting shot speed upgrades. We have so much HP. Like, oh my god, a free item too. Guppy's Kohler. Do we have that's our first Guppy item, I think. I'm still happy to have it. It didn't only cost us 1 red heart, you know, no big deal there. But this is disappointment, man. I got hit by the freaking blue spike. Okay, well, Fat Odd Mushroom, it's a great item. I don't know what to say at this point. What do you want me to say? Unfortunately, we can't do our 2 bomb situation back there, so I'm gonna just blow up the tinted rock down here, take a spirit heart down to the next floor, and hope that we actually manage to keep something alive long enough here to make good use of it. We should, again, if we put this time up here, we got a very, very good chance of getting to that boss rush room. Oh, there is that. I know there's a mob trap room, but I gotta throw down for the boss rush here with only 4.5 minutes left. It shouldn't be tight, but I want to make sure that it's not going to be tight. Now, Curse of the Lost, unfortunately, makes it so that we can't really see our map, which I wish this was actually like an overlay setting, but with like tiny map in the corner. Now we have no map, which is fine, but tiny map in the corner plus time at the top, I would love. If we find our boss room, we're just going to try to make a mental note of where it is. And, you know, hopefully be able to find our way back. That's alright, we can afford to take 1 hit. And a hit against Teratomo is not, you know, doesn't make me feel too bad. Let's put it that way. Oh, that was almost another terrible hit of damage right there. This is if it were not for those incredible boss rooms that we've had, we would be so fucked. But because we did have those incredible boss rooms that we have had, we're not. And that's lovely. Okay, no consumables. I would like to use a key to open that, don't get me wrong. We've already checked there, okay. Well, there's one side of this floor taken care of pretty quickly. This young gentleman here doesn't seem like it's going to have much to offer us. Consumable, perhaps? Whoa, cool it there. Oh, a Spirit Heart was a tinted rock there that I didn't notice. Okay. We haven't been here. Let's go to the right now. That side is taken care of, but if we have an extra key, we can go back for that red chest. I'm probably not going to remember that. Pills. I can see forever. That's good. Range up. Those are both acceptable. Shouldn't be taking... Well, I know there's a bombs of key pill, so I guess I can take them. I don't want to get screwed in that regard. Good. Good. You have every right to be Frustrated with the Northern Lion luck, by the way. Why don't I ever get, you know, Halo and Magic Mushroom in my first 2 boss rooms? Shit, dude. I recognize that I got insanely lucky to be in the situation that I've found myself in here. And I recognize that I've squandered that gift to some extent. I'm like an NFL player in the substance abuse program right now. I'm trying to atone for previous mistakes and get my life back on track here. How to jump. That is not very good. That's our shop. We can't go to it. Well, we can. It's worth taking a second out of our day here just to see if we can get some money, because we could buy a tarot card on the shop, or we could buy a bomb, use it to blow up some skulls, and probably get a tarot card. It would be a shame if we don't get any bombs and we have no means of which to pick up anything to use with blank card. We'll probably get a tarot card at some point, but to not have one yet is disappointing. We're going fast enough that I think it's very, very likely that we will be able to get into our boss rush room. In my mental map, we've already covered all the directions except for this one. We should go for our secret room, admittedly. We got time. I'm just a little anxious about it. Even if we can't get boss rush, it's fine. Okay, that's not worth it. It is fine. You know, we can still beat the chest, and this run won't be worthless. And hopefully you've been entertained, so you don't consider it worthless. But I can't guarantee that one way or the other, can I guess. Curse room. Will we sacrifice our spirit heart to go to it? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to. If only I hadn't chose absolutely every wrong direction, I'd feel a whole heck of a lot better about this situation. There is another wall master. That's probably it now. There's only one direction to go here at 19. I think we're only gonna need like 30 seconds to beat Mom. Those bombs, I gotta go back for them. Okay, be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead. And we can't come back here, so you're taking that. You're taking that. You're walking in here, whatever it is, you're doing it. Yeah, there you go. Forget the curse room. Here we go. This is a big one. Don't forget to drop left hand. Not yet. It's a joke from the Twitch stream. Okay, that's good. Don't worry about your heart so much. It would be nice to be able to keep the deal with the devil alive here. In fact, we got tons of time. Let's keep our deal with the devil alive here if we can. Good stuff. You gotta get in there, that deal with the devil fast if you're gonna take it. We're taking Polaroid, Angel Deal, that mitigates the choice. Holy Grail, it's good. 15 seconds to spare, what was I worried about? Firemind, missing, or unknown, Flush, or Demon Baby. We're gonna take Firemind here. I should have moved quickly, that could have been a disaster. Easy decision. The only thing I will say is that unknown, very fun on the chest, and it has the potential to make you overpowered. But I'm more interested in a guaranteed kind of good thing like Firemind here. So I'm gonna try to. The secret for Firemind when you're fighting enemies like Carrion Queen, in my opinion, is to make sure that Carrion Queen has to go through as many fires as is humanly possible. Now we're not out of the woods. We gotta win boss rush. We did just pick up a decent tier effect as well as the ability to fly. That being said, it could go south, man. Come on, Carrion Queen, get through some of the fires here. You should be dead, like, right now. Alright, that's good. One of the harder enemies now taken out. I do think it's one of the harder enemies. You're entitled to disagree if you want to. Person I just made up in my mind right now. This is good. The other good thing about Firemind is the same thing I said in the last run that was good about Red Candle. The fires stick around. So if enemies kind of jump into them, they kind of get pooped on, which is great. So this is going to at least fill out something on the post-it note. I'm realizing now that there's a very low chance of us actually dying on this boss rush room. We're fighting some enemies who are largely not so bad, and we're doing a lot of damage as well. Now, I could do badly enough on the boss rush room to, oh, come on with the poop here. I could do badly enough on the boss rush room to not leave myself in a great position on the womb, which is something I should be worried about. Gotta be careful of shooting enemies that are too close to me. Come on, give me Steven. I'll do what needs to be done. It should be one of the easier waves. Gotta be a little cautious about stuff like that. Poop is dead, thankfully. And hopefully, what if I could hand pick an item to show up after this, what would I handpick? Well, obviously, you know, Polyphemus, Mom's Knife, etc., etc. I would love to see Proptosis, if we're going for good items that are not necessarily the most powerful item in the game. Oh, that was bad. Stuff like Spoonbender, obviously. If I had to take a very non-traditional item, it might not be the worst thing in the world to come across 8-Ball and actually have the opportunity to get a tarot card finally for use with blank card, even if the tarot card is not necessarily, you know, overpowered in a traditional sense. Now, if I can just get Monstro 2 to jump into his own fire, that makes my life a lot easier, as you can tell here. One of them's got to be nearly dead already. And we're getting pretty far in here. Still a couple of hard-ish waves. Like the one with the bloat and Mask of Infamy can be a little annoying. That was not great damage. That was even worse. How can they both be so close to death? I thought I was focusing on one, mostly. Mostly. Come on. Come on. Pin doesn't bother me. Widow I find a little annoying here. There we go. Why, if you're gonna just choose one or the other, be either afraid of me, or sorry, don't take one or the other. The opposite. If you're gonna be afraid of me, be on fire. Don't be afraid of me and not be on fire. That's just insulting. There's way more terror that I can offer. Okay, this is the bloat. This is the annoying wave. Get as much bullshit done. Oh, when he's afraid, he's confused. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Michael Scott was right. Stand as far away as... Yeah, there you go. We can get the enemies to walk into the fire. Makes my life a much easier little course of events. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Long, straight lines that take you through the fire and the farkin' flames. Really? Nothing there? I would appreciate it if you could spawn some fire. If there's any fire you could spawn, that would be good. He's afraid. Doesn't really help me. In the end, after all that, he got killed by the freaking red poop. You know how emasculating that is for me? Luckily, we're only taking half damage here still. If we were on the later part of the floor, I might not be happy with what my or later part of the game, I might not be happy with what my HP looked like. Good. Death is annoying, but an inevitable part of the boss rush room. I feel like I got a little granola stuck in my throat. Sorry. Man, our HP is not looking so hot. Hopefully we can replenish that soon. You know, it'd be nice, maybe a lover's card or something like that. Or how about this, maybe any card at all, really. Okay, I need those zombies to get out of here. Now, if you could just die, I think you're mostly dead. Fallen should not have hit me there, that's an embarrassment. Not because the Fallen's super easy, but because I should have moved. Alright, we're done. One part of the post-it note filled out, 99 bombs. That's a little too late, but still much appreciated. Alright. So, we're going to be blowing stuff up. Too bad we got these after there were no skulls left, basically, but hey, it is what it is. Curse of Darkness. It's not so bad. Whoa. So we gained the ability to fly, Fire Mind, and 99 bombs. Pyro there. Ooh, man, you can't be taking damage like that. Not against Polycephalus. This is a run that should be easy, but the next, you know, few rooms even, they have a lot that hangs in the balance. Just don't take stupid damage. If you die to damage that's unavoidable, you can be salty, but at least not salty at yourself, probably. All you can do is do your best with the rooms that you're given. Now, we should be blowing these up. Not just for the secret room, which is nice, but so that we had a better chance to get some red hearts, because that is kind of a prevailing factor right now. I don't expect much in the way of a deal with the devil on this floor. Should be looking for tinted rocks so we can see him. You can take that off now. Wouldn't be expecting a deal with the devil after taking that red heart damage, but stranger things have happened. Ah, there we go. Blank card allows us to 2 of hearts. Which may actually allow us to... well, I should have waited a second, I guess. May actually allow us to get good usage out of Demon Judgment. If we're extremely cocky. Yeah, I really should have waited on that 2 of hearts play. But this is encouraging for now. At the very least, this should solve all of our red heart problems. Made us work for it, but that's okay. Solve all of our red heart problems temporarily, of course. Not necessarily long term. Red chest. Red chest at night. Sailor's Delight? Not necessarily. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna leave. Forget that Demon Judgment for now. We're gonna fight Loki. Gotta stay a little further away than I'd normally be comfortable with, because we're not gonna be able to... We have to choose, basically. Do you want to fire, or do you want to use Gemini? I want to fire, for the most part. Ooh, a little scary there. No deal with the devil. We get Placenta. Let's do it. Pop that up. I guess we should have played Demon Judgment until we got to the point where popping it makes sense. But anyway, this is fine. As long as we don't take more than half of our HP every 4 rooms. Call me crazy, but I don't think we can lose. I realize, by the way, that that is a Bombs or Key pill that has the potential to give us 97 keys. HP cap. What do I want 97 keys for? I'd rather have 97 bombs. I want enough keys to open all the chests in the chest, but at the same time, I also don't want 97 keys in 1 bomb. Oh, maybe I would rather have... I don't know. We'll tackle it at the end of the floor. We'll see what's up. For now, it's good, though. I can almost find it unfathomable to imagine a situation in which we die. Long term, at least. If we took 15 damage on 1 room, it would be pretty easy for us to figure out how to die. Unless we had a 2 of hearts ready. Oh, thanks for the Steam sale, dog. Could have used Bombs or Key there and then picked up the extra bomb. That would have doubled our bombs. Pretty solid. Sort of. What? You're invisible, huh? Seems real fair. Curse Room. We will absolutely go to it because it gives us something to do with our blank card. There we go. Welcome back. Dreams were your ticket out and all that horseshit. Nothing. Oh, not Guppy. That's okay. Full health. Hey, that's a nice pill to know that it exists. If we could only carry this stuff with us. Oh, okay. So there's where the beauty happens here. Is that a 48-hour energy? Yeah, okay. Oh, we got the blood bag already. Oh, that doesn't do anything for us. What are we hoping to get out of that, right? Doesn't make any sense. I'm not even going to use 2 of hearts yet because I'm assuming that we'll come across a red heart in the future. What was I hoping to get from that blood bank? We already had 12 red heart containers. I was pretty excited for a minute, though. I mean, the longer this goes on for, the more this seems like kind of a one run. But it's in such a non-traditional way that it's kind of surprising to me. Like, basically no deals with the devil. Just really, really good boss room items. And the boss rush was fairly kind to us as well. Wow, that guy's got to work on his trajectory a little bit there. We should have been an easy target. Throw down one of these here, one of these here. Might be able to snag an item. The red hearts are fine as well. Thought we'd get more, but whatever. Again, no deal with the devil coming here, but remember, we're going up to the cathedral. Up like a rocket, down like the rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train. That's what Polka Dot Door told me about how to learn how to brush your teeth. Pretty good advice. They really could have just made a rhyme that said move it all around so your teeth don't turn brown, but hey, you know, different people, different strokes for different folks. There's no reason for me to have used 2 of hearts there. Well, I used blank card, but there's no reason for me to have used the blank card there. We might as well have at least waited until we finish the room. My thinking was, well, we'll use it now so that we get the 1/4 charge for it after finishing the room, but it really doesn't matter. The only time when it's necessary for us to use 2 of hearts is if we're about to get below half of our HP. And this is a pretty good safeguard. Again, you know, mathematically, as long as it takes us more than 4 rooms to lose half of our HP on average, we should almost always be effectively at full HP. At least with the idea of full HP hanging over our head. But where it falls apart is if we end up not taking a full charge into a room that does a ton of damage to us. For example, maybe on the, you know, the Isaac fight or something like that. We take 8 damage. We don't have a charge. That would be bad. We don't necessarily need to bring a full charge in, but if we can, that would be nice. Gives us a lot more capacity, basically. I know, we should go back and get the money just in case there's a judgment, but it's lazy and I think it's, you know, unlikely to pay out. I'll go back, but it's not like we are in any rush here. If I was in any rush, I'd want to be in the rush that, you know, Neil Peart, Geddy Lee, etc., etc. Not the Rush Hour movie or, you know, Premium Rush. Those are all great, but, you know, I think it would be... I mean, they're not all great, obviously. I was just paying lip service there. But, I think, yeah, it could be Geddy Lee, you know. What about the voice of Geddy Lee? How did it get so high? I wonder if he speaks like an ordinary guy. Well, you're my fact-checking cuz. Guppy. Not as excited about it anymore. You know, Guppy. Life is like a hurricane here in Gupberg. Kitties, jamming eyes, little bit of foot pain here in Gupberg. Might solve a mystery. Oh, rewrite history. Guptails. Woohoo. We could really use like some more keys, I'm noticing. Leave it to me to find myself in a perfect opportunity to use Bombs Key and not do so. By the way, I'm not a total idiot. I will use 2 of spades if we take too much damage here. Placenta's working out in my favor as well. I forgot about that. There we go. 3rd key. Closing in. No, you don't understand. You got to jump up here into the fire, my friend. Oh, I moved ever so slightly and fudged it up for everybody. There we go. What a strangely... This is a dad run right here is what it is. This is a run. If you were a sensible father, you would say, hey, you did good on that run, son. Do we pop 2 of hearts before we go and fight Isaac? I don't think so. The other thing with 2 of hearts is, you know... Ooh, High Priestess. Well, I know we could use it, but I don't care. The other thing with 2 of hearts is that effectively it doubles our HP on the last room, or whatever room we want it to double our HP, because we can 2 of hearts, get back up to full HP, then use 2 of hearts again as its full card instead of the blank card if we need to, which obviously we'd rather not. But it may come to that. Next time we get hit, we've still got to use it, even though Placenta did just give us a charge here. It's okay. Not safe here. We might not need to use it, but we might anyway, just to keep ourselves a little bit, you know, flush on HP. Okay, we're safe over here. If you're wondering what my method is for staying safe, well, there's 2 ways. You can stand in the door. That's one way to do it. If you stand in the door, you can't be hit. The other way is to make sure that the corner you hide in is adjacent, like next to, the corner that starts it. So we don't want to be in this one. That was the only corner that was unsafe, so I moved up to this one, which, if you thought about like a square, is touching the top right corner. So he does this one. We're not safe bottom right. You don't want to be in the corner directly opposite. You want to be in a corner that's adjacent. That is the methodology there. Good. Down to the next floor. I had a panic attack for a second there. I was like, oh, did I take the negative by accident? No, I did not. All right, only 3. I didn't drop the left hand. Feel free. You know, punch me in the heart. I'm an idiot. Every time. Every fucking time. Oh, there's bombs a key. Well, it's nice to know there is a blank card there. This time, I was so sure. I was like, I'm not going to do it this time. I'm so excited to have a chance to redeem myself, and then I just take it. But I think, you know, that's half the charm. If you can rely on Northern Lion for anything, it's to completely blow left hand. It wouldn't be so bad if at least they would occasionally, like, give me the guppy items. Because they don't give me the guppy items, it just hurts twice as much. But yes, is that me being an idiot? I need to tape like a fucking post-it note to my monitor, and it says, just drop left hand, you idiot. Which is funny, because when I stream, and if I'm streaming Isaac, the whole chat, the whole run is just screaming drop left hand, even if I don't have left hand. Maybe it's like, you know, I rely on that so much as a reminder that I'm useless without it. The 48-hour energy, by the way, is basically like a guarantee that our HP is gonna remain pretty high. We have a lot of safeguards to getting screwed in that regard. Alright, explosions up here should really mess with the Haunt. Bad day for him. Well, I feel bad, but that's okay. I'll get over it. Death's getting chewed the F up. I did let the horse get away, unfortunately. I died pretty quickly. Oh, Book of Secrets. There is value in playing Book of Secrets once. You don't really playing it, it's got a guaranteed outcome, but Book of Secrets is not particularly exciting. Please drop down on the fire, thank you. Which is why I am kind of eschewing it. Just gonna stand back here if you don't mind. Weird, weird fire payouts there, but that's okay. I'll do a little quick circle around here. Should be relatively safe. Not as safe as I would have liked, apparently. Why don't you stand in the fire? You stand just slightly outside of the fire. Who do you think you are, Garth Brooks? Alright, well, we are going to have to use Two of Hearts soon. Wait as long as I can, so 2 more hits, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on how Placenta works. I know how Placenta works, but depending on when it works, I should say. Should be an easily one run, though, and that'll fill out Maggie, and we'll be straight up almost done with this. Almost done with hard mode. I don't know, though. Are we going to go back to normal mode? I probably will while we're farming items, just to ensure I don't have any, you know, colossal failures. I think that's justifiable. How many Steam sales can I get on one run here? This is kind of a little crazy. Don't even have anything to buy, but it's all free. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm working on it. Everything's cheap, but there's nothing to buy. Sounds like the PS Vita store. I own a Vita. I like it a lot. But, you know, it seemed like the most reasonable pot shot to take there. And it's better if you take a pot shot at something you know and, you know, have some respect for, because, yeah, then it, you know, it won't have any hard feelings. This inanimate object won't have any hard feelings. I'm being a little bit cavalier with our health because it's only one room until we get, you know, a charge and thus can feel fairly safe. This is it? No? Alright. That's alright. That's okay. It's a shame we can't take... Oh, that was not good at all. It's a shame we can't take 48-hour energy and Two of Hearts into our Blue Baby boss fight, but it also doesn't matter, let's be honest. End? This is the end. My only friend, the end. Excellent. Alright. The excellent was a little bit of poetic license. I threw that one in myself. Well, we've had some pretty good runs recently, if you ignore that Maggie run 2 runs ago. That was just a complete catastrophe. We didn't become Guppy. I just wanted to say cat for some reason. Here's the deal. We could take a full blank card charge in, but why don't we just go in, and if we get really sad amounts of damage, then we can just pop the, like, genuine organic Two of Hearts card here if we really, really have to. I hope it doesn't come to that. And I don't think it will. But, yeah. The biggest disappointment on this run by far, me taking incredibly dumb damage and screwing myself out of deals with the devil that could have made this a truly remarkable run, but it's still a good one. Yeah, like, it's been a fantastic run regardless, mostly due to the luck and generosity of the game. I appreciate that, but I'm content with our run here, and it looks like we're going to come out on the other side of it just fine. You can't get away from me, dude. My range is incredible here. It's superior to yours. You can't even hit me. That one could have actually done it. Man, we're not going to... I was going to say we're not going to get hit at all. That might be a little out of control. There we go. Chew him up a little bit. Pop it down. Thank you, Blank Card and Two of Hearts. Without those, we might not have been able to make it work. let's take a look at our leaderboards. Mo, Maggie's filled out. Kane's got the Dark Room. Judas has Boss Rush. Samson has Chest. Lazarus has Boss Rush. Everything else filled out. We're getting very, very close. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.